What's up with it, guys? So I wanted to take some time to go over some trades that I took on my birthday on November 19th. You know what I'm saying, this past week. But yeah, man, we had a real good session on my birthday, man. I was sitting up that night, letting some things play out, man. So this is how I look for trades. What I'm looking at is the Asian range, and I want the Asian range to play out as a DVA, a developing value area, and that gives me an idea of what London wants to do for me to be able to get in and take advantage of price action. So if I play this back, now what I'm looking at is I wanted the Asian range to finish playing out, right? So we let it finish playing out, and we come to midnight, and you see, okay, so let me pause it right here. You see in the Asian range, price moved up, and you have 50% of the Asian range right here, and prices starting to maintain right above this Asian range. Now I wanted to see it break out and see if it could hold that breakout. But when it broke outside of the Asian range, it pulled it when it came past midnight, it pulled back to 50% of the Asian range. This is just before we go into London session. Now London session at 2 a.m. my bias is that price is going to move bullish because we have a daily low here and we have a monthly low here. So what I'm expecting is for price to hold right here. Now we also have a fair value gap that was created right here, right? So I'm looking for price to react to that fair value gap and continue to push up. It pulled back to 50% of the Asian range within the fair value gap, and it's 2 a.m. the kill zone for London. And as you see, price broke out and started to push up, and that's what we wanted. We would end this trade. I'm going to show it to you on the DOM. Yeah, price pulled back to the area and continue with this move up. And I'll show you how this played out on the DOM with order flow, because I'm using the DOM to get the nice entries, the sweet entries. And you have price come back to this area, and he's still holding above the monthly low and daily level and continue to push up from there. So let's have a look at how this played out on the DOM. Okay, now we got my chart playback, right? This is on high speed. It's playing at about 185x. So I started recording just a little bit early. A little bit late after 2 a.m. had started. The London Killzone had started. So you'll see here where price, I was at looking for price to pull back at 2 a.m. as we came into London Open, and it pulled back to 50% of that Asian range. I moved my stop to give it a little bit of breathing room right here, expecting for 50% of the Asian range and the fair value gap to hold. Now you'll see the bulls and the bears are fighting here, right? So we have this low volume area right here. So I'm looking for price to fill in all of this low value area to give me confirmation that it wants to continue moving up, and then I can move my stop. You'll see I moved my stop here, and I was a bit early, so I moved it back down just to give it that room, just in case it wanted to come back down around here. So you see it kept coming back to test that area. Now also keep in mind that this is high speed playback. Now you see price starts getting aggressive to start pushing up. Bulls and bears are fighting. You got the point of control right here. Price came back down, took me out. So I took what I could get from there and decided to try to get back in because we're sitting right on the VWAP area. And I think I got stopped out again. Yeah, stopped out again. So I lost that one. And then I saw it aggressively starting to push back up, and the delta turned extremely positive. So I attempted to get it again. Waited to place my stop. Now I went ahead and this is where I start considering placing my stop, because price started to break out. So now we're well in profit, right? So now we're coming to this low volume area. We're trying to fill in. So I'm just taking what I can get, moving my stop, expecting for price to continue, and it stopped me out. So price is steady, trying to pull back. Where let me see, we are halfway into the kill zone for London session. You see it breaking out on the chart here. So that's all we got for that particular day. So that played out pretty well, man. I just wanted to go over those trades.